Okay guys, how's you going today? So, freaking windy day out. Looking good on the striping. As you can see, I didn't mow. I didn't bother. It doesn't need it. I think for all I would be mowing is just the freaking dandelions, and that ain't worth cutting. So, that stupid little branch that just fell. Leave it there for now, I guess. Well, yeah. So I just got done watering my flowers, or the seeds anyway. So, tree removal company thing is still over there now. They're still there. Well, yeah, I just watered them just now. It's supposed to rain, I guess, tomorrow or something. So I didn't bother giving them too much water, just enough to keep them good for the rest of today. And then they'll obviously they'll get more tomorrow if it does. I guess if it does rain, then they'll get, you know, free water that way. Stupid things, all the stupid tarps I don't need right now. They're all falling off. So, just did some stuff at the farm and a while ago. Took a little break and then decided to come out here and make this quick update video for you guys. I think that should stay. Sometimes this blue one here likes to fall. Yeah, stupid Christmas deers, they're getting pretty abused up, so I'm gonna have to probably get rid of those pretty soon. And the old work light, that's up there now. It used to be over there. Got to get rid of that gas can too. So everyone was out mowing yesterday, including the neighbor. You know, that was mowing here. He was out mowing. He finished mowing, and then whoever mows, I guess, all that side yard or that field over there, they were out mowing. Ex-mayor was out mowing some roadside and whatnot. My uncle did some mowing yesterday, I guess. My uncle was out earlier today doing some trimming. So, but I just don't think it's worth mowing. It's not worth mowing, you know, just the stupid dandelions. But I think next week I'll probably have to, or this week coming, or yeah, this week sometime I'll probably have to do it for sure, just so you don't get the tall grass everywhere and whatnot. So, but yeah. So, as you guys probably know, I think you guys, if you're new, then you won't know, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know the story on the plumbing issues I got with this house, or with the main drain system anyway, the main pipe. And there they go again, chipping away. Yeah, I actually I called a different plumber to see if he had a snake with a camera on it, and this plumber guy said no, but he gave me a number to one that did. So I went and called him, and he says, yeah, I have one and stuff, and he was just explaining some stuff and whatnot, and he says that he can't do it if it's raining out. I don't know why not, because he'd be in my basement. I don't know, but so he said that if it's not raining tomorrow morning at freaking 8 a.m., 8 in the morning, I gotta call him. He said to give him a holler if it's not raining out, and then he'll come by and snake my pipe and see if my pipe is broken or not. Now, I have not checked my tank lately, so because I just don't think it's filling up. So I'm just gonna have him come and run his camera down there or whatever, and see if maybe if it is broken. Because if it is, then it's gonna have to be fixed. So, but at least he could dig it, you know, or not dig it up, but see where it's broken. So, got to get that done before you know, obviously before winter. So at least we have, you know, so at least that way we can get an idea of what's wrong, if there is anything wrong. So, yeah. So we'll see if he'll show up tomorrow, and he'll run his. He said that he'll run a snake down there. I guess, you know, it's got the camera on it, and see if he can figure out what's wrong with it. You know, I kind of told him that it's been. Well, we didn't think it was broken at the time, you know, during the winter, but we had the backup issue. Well, that was just a tank, I guess, being filled up. So, but then we were keeping that under control, you know, pumping out the water. So now we need to figure out why it's not filling up. So he's gonna hopefully show up tomorrow and take a look and see if there's anything wrong. Maybe it is broken. I don't know. Maybe it's not even broken, but you think if it wasn't broken, the tank would be filling up, but it's not. So you know, and if it's not broken, and the water is going in there, then there's a good chance that the Radex has been doing its job. It obviously, but I mean, I've only done it once, you know, and I don't think one good box would actually do a lot to a tank. You know, you'd have to keep doing that. So that's why it was kind of strange. So that's why I'm thinking it's breaking, or it's broken, and it's leaking water now, you know, like into the ground or something. That's obviously not good. So let's put that over there. I might actually just throw this stupid thing away. It's not even usable anymore. But did that branch just blow all the way over here again? You son of a bitch. Well, then you can go blow to the freaking neighbor's yard then. Yeah, it did. It's awful windy today too. I tried, like I said, I tried hauling some branches and whatnot at the farm there. There were some branches and stuff that were in the way. So, but I don't know. It was a pretty bad day today. It seems like when it's windy like this, I get a headache, and then I just have a bad day doing shit. So I just like said the hell with it and I'm done. So, because when I was hauling branches with the pickup, well, I was just pulling them with the chain, you know, just pulling them there, and I either lost the load or the damn chain kept popping off. It's just like, it was really pissing me off. Like, I don't know how, I only made 2 trips today, and the whole time moving those 2 loads, I was having nothing but freaking trouble. So I was like, you know what, the hell with it. But there is supposed to be some kind of a rainstorm, I think, moving in tonight or tomorrow, so, or maybe not today, I don't know. It's pretty soon, though. So, it's supposed to start, I think it's supposed to be all of this week where we were supposed to get storms, so. Like I said, I don't know if that's still going to happen or not, but apparently there is. So, yeah. So there's not much going on today, besides just making this here quickie video. So, kind of got to get some shit figured out, you know, and so I know what to. So, you know, I know what to do, and I have other problems. So if he can figure it out, then I don't know if I'll have him fix it, or if I'll call back my other plumber and tell him to fix it, or what. Because it should be fixed, you know. Even the neighbor's got a little branch hanging out. It's awful windy today. It's awful freaking windy. It's even getting worse throughout the day too. So, yeah, I definitely won't be doing any more bullshit for today. It's just too stupid. So, because every time I do stuff in this wind, I just get a headache and everything goes wrong. So, I just said the effing hell with it and be like, I'll do it another time then. So I gotta still gotta clean out the branches down at the farm there too, out in the field. There's still some branches there I gotta pick up and get rid of. So, and I also need to fire up the farm boss. Yeah, when they were cutting down the trees, you know, they left the firewood and stuff behind. Well, we picked all that up, and some pieces were actually too long, so we couldn't like lift them up there and stack them. So I have to cut them in half. And some of them have like big branches on them and stuff, so I got to cut them off as well. Was gonna just do that with the handsaw. Well, trimming the branches anyway with this little handsaw here, but I'm like, you know what? Why should I even do that when I got, you know, a big ass saw that can go through it so much quicker. So, yeah. Gotta clean my workbench off here too, get some of my crap off here. These, I think I was going to try to do something with them, but that plan, I guess, just never went through with that plan. So, Chevy should be cleaning. I'm probably never going to do anything with this little tiny pieces of metal. But yeah, so I'm going to probably pull this trailer out too. I don't think I'm going to use it anymore, or use it for anything right now. I'm just not going to have time to fix it, clean it up and fix it this year. So I might just take it back to the farm and just leave it there, I guess, where I always leave it. So I don't know if this is fixable. Probably could be. I suppose if you put it in the vise, you could straighten it back or bend it. So that might be fixable. The bolts really could go back in there, back in the bin. Got to get rid of those rusty bolts too. Yeah. So yeah. So I guess that's what I'll probably work on. Because I think this plumber I got going on right now, I should be done with him, I think this month or next month for sure, and I'll have him out of the way. So might as well get the next plumber in here and get this problem solved, so I can, you know, at least get my house somewhat back in working order. Because can't really have that kind of plumbing issue going on. So, and I haven't been dumping Radex down into the tank because there's just no point. Because if the water's not going there, it would be just going into the ground, and that would just be a waste of money. I want to make sure it's actually going into the tank, you know. So if he can snake the tank, or yeah, snake the pipe, see if it's broken. And if it is, then we'll have to. We're either going to have to replace just that section, or we're going to have to redo the whole entire pipeline, you know, from the house to the tank. Then it would have to. I mean, it would cost more money, but it would be better off just to replace the whole thing, like not the tank, but just the pipe, you know. So at least you could have less trouble to deal with. So I don't know. It kind of just depends. In my opinion, I'd rather just replace the whole thing and be done with it. Got some other stuff to work on as well too. So look at the clouds, how they're kind of stretching out. Especially that one there is kind of stretching out, looking. Yeah, might be getting our storms maybe later. I don't know. So yeah, gotta take care of that bullshit, and then. Yeah, then I gotta get the saw up and running and take care of that little wood pile there at the farm, and I gotta trim that one ditch where the trees are growing into it. I gotta trim that back. I also gotta trim the ditch itself too. That's due for a trimming, at least some of it anyway. So getting cloudy out, stupid clouds. But yeah, I definitely got to do some trimming around this property too. I haven't trimmed here lately. You know, it's just a lot of trimming to do. So, but I'll probably do it next time I mow. It'll definitely need it. The neighbor got rid of his van, which is pretty surprising. He no longer has it now. I still got his truck, but doesn't. They got rid of the van and the TV. Had a TV sitting out there too. So yeah. So maybe I'll keep you guys updated on that. He said that he'd probably show up tomorrow, which is when this video will go up. So I got a video for today, so this will be tomorrow's video. And then after that, I don't know. I guess we'll just make an update video, but in other words, I'm just gonna wait then and see what he says. Yeah. So still got to order my third can of gas, and then or my third gas can. I got to order that, and my welding gloves. The welding gloves are like $5. They're probably just kind of cheap things, but they'll work for now. Start buying some things, I guess, for the welder, you know, here and there. Probably still won't get to use it this year, but at least I'll have some of the stuff anyway. And then after that, I don't know. Still got quite a few months yet before winter again, so I still have plenty of time to work on the light bars for the four-wheeler. And why I can't get that stupid lid on, I don't know. That'd be why it's dented. I never could get this to fit on anymore. That's why it's got a big dent in the lid. So that's why that don't fit. Oh yeah, it's definitely been crushed. Oh well, there's nothing in here anyway. I think all that's in here is just rusty old bolts. But I think we're still usable. Oh yeah. Yeah, so these are still usable. And whatnot. Why that black thing's in there, I don't know. So yeah, that's my used bolts. And I think in this one, there's my new ones, and these are empty. This is just for extra stuff in case I get more bolts or whatnot. I got some extra storage, so. And of course, then in here I got my punches, extra screws and stuff in there, some junk, my little handsaw, mini handsaw. Could have used that when I was doing that PVC job, but whatever. Yeah. So I've got plenty of storage. Of course, I got to get my little fan put back up in here too. I was thinking about buying a bigger fan for the shop, but nah, they're just too expensive. So I might just stick with my. It's just like a little window fan that I put up in the corner there. It makes some wind, but not a lot. It's better than nothing. So, but yeah, so called him, and we'll see if he shows up tomorrow. He says if it's raining, don't bother, but if it's sunny or even just cloudy, he'll show up and do it. I don't know what the rain's got to do with it. I don't know, maybe the rain messes something up. No, well, actually, he was saying that he was going to, besides also besides snaking it, he was going to do some other tests too, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really understanding it. So he said there's some other stuff he was going to try to do too that would probably help find where it would be cracked or broken or whatnot. So I don't know. We'll just let him do his thing and see what he says, and if it's fixable, maybe we'll fix it. I just will either replace the whole thing and be done with it. But I guess that's kind of just up to. I mean, that's up to us, but it'd be kind of up to him too if he's willing to do all that work. You know, I mean, he'd probably be at my house for a few days anyway, doing that mess. So it's gonna cost me a shitload of cash, but you know, hey, it's got to be fixed. So I don't know. We'll see. I might just end up replacing that section, but if it's too rotted out, then we'll have to replace the whole thing. I don't know. It'll just depend on what he thinks. If the whole pipeline there should be replaced, or if we can just get by with fixing the section. Yeah, and I bought these wrenches a long time ago. These are my new ones. Actually, there's actually more in these. I think that's 11 piece. And this is just a 9-piece. So I got more wrenches now. I still need to get more yet, but these are brand new. I just got these not too long. Well, I bought these over the winter. So they're ready to be used. They haven't even been used yet, but they're here if I need them. So, of course, in my handy dandy wrenches. My vices are still standing by. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably just take this trailer out. I think there's still air in these tires. Yeah, well, that one actually I think is flat, but that one might actually have a leak in it, and probably nothing slime probably couldn't fix. But yeah, she's a little flat. Something slime could probably take care of that. I know my John Deere trailer there too needs slime putting that one tire because it leaks too. So one thing at a time, folks. One thing at a stupid time. So that's just my little update for today. We'll see what he says. And if he thinks it's fixable, then we'll fix it. If it's not broken, then we won't fix it. But, you know, he just has to do his tests and whatnot. And I guess see what's going on. Crazy van. But yeah, gotta go to the farm here, I think, probably next week and maybe do some more tilling again. I noticed that there's some weeds starting to pop up again, so keep them on. I have to tear up my, or I got the ground tore up. The grass is actually starting to grow back up really good, so I just don't have the fuel to be working that ground up. I guess, I mean, I could take this thing over it, but I'd be there all day doing that. So when I get some more fuel for Big Red, I will tear it up again, take the cultivator over it, and rework it back up to it's just because I mean it's almost like grass again, the whole thing. So, but I mean it hasn't been worked up for quite some time. I think it's been almost a month. So we're gonna have to work it up for sure. Keep working on it. Get some more fuel and stuffs. Still gotta clean off my tiller, but because I usually like to take the mud and stuff off the wheels once they dry up. So like right now that's probably not too bad, but it is dry. Now, so I'll just break it off. Sometimes it'll fall off on its own too if you were just having to roll it around. Throw it in my pail there, and then I'll just go around my yard and I'll fill in potholes and whatnot. So that's what I do with this dirt. So the tines could probably use a good cleaning too. But that's what I gotta do. Clean up my tiller a little bit too, so. But I'm gonna get some other stuff done first, and then I guess there's really no point of cleaning that up too much because I mean I have to keep tilling anyway all throughout the summer, but whatever. There go some vehicles. So anyways guys, I guess I'm gonna probably take off. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. That I got a plumber coming to look at the main drain there and see what he thinks of that, and see what's wrong with it, because I need to know what's wrong with it. So, because if it's broken, then it's got to be fixed. There's no doubt about it. It's got to be fixed. So, yeah. I think I heard a loud vehicle. I think school's pretty well getting out now, so yeah. Yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for watching guys, take her easy.